Hi again, it's me, Rebe Yogini from Sandy Valley 4-H in Clark County, Nevada. I'm really glad to be with you guys today, and I wanted to teach you something that's really pretty neat. It's mindfulness. But I think the bigger question is, what exactly is mindfulness anyway, and why do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? And these are important questions. So I'm sitting right now. If you're sitting, maybe you're standing, have your feet flat on the floor, or if you're sitting, just sit with your legs crossed. And let's take a couple of deep breaths together, and let's begin to see if we can feel what mindfulness is. So breathe in through your nose, breathe out. We'll do this 2 more times, breathing in through your nose, and out, and in through your nose. Yay, already that makes me feel more calm. And it allows me to be in a position to turn my noticing skills on. So that's all mindfulness is it's noticing. Noticing what's around you and moving and doing in a mindful way. So I'm out here in what I would call my little orchard in Sandy Valley, and I want to show you some examples of what my morning mindfulness practice can look like. So hey, let's go for an adventure. Come on. So this morning, I'm going to check in on my fruit trees. So mindfulness to me can be looking at my trees, noticing, maybe I have some bugs, just being present. Maybe I'm listening to any sounds that I hear. I'm looking, I see my peaches are getting bigger. There's a few there. I think it's gonna be a good summer for peaches. And I can continue to walk through my garden. And I can also bring my attention to my steps. So as I step, I can feel each foot. And I can look down at the ground, noticing how every time I step, I can feel the earth beneath me. This is a way we can do mindfulness. We can walk a really far distance just because of that. I can also continue to look around. And look, I have some apples. So it looks like it's going to be a good year for apples. And these are my grapevines. Being in nature is really healing. If you have an opportunity to go out in nature, it's a really nice thing to do. So a lot of us in 4-H that do gardening and animals, we live close to nature, we have access to it. But even if you don't live close to a big open space, we can find nature just in a potted plant. We can go to our local park. There's lots of ways to bring nature in. And of course, we can always go outside and just look up at the sun. So now I'm going to take my mindfulness and I'm going to go check on my chickens. So come on with me. Let's do that. So now I'm here with my official 4-H chickens, and I'm going to check and see how they're doing. And I realize that while I'm being mindful, I got to move fast. So I'm just going to take a look at them. I can sit here and be with them and listen to the sounds that they make. Maybe they'll come and visit. Just being aware of what's happening. That's a wonderful way to bring mindfulness in. Sometimes I feel like I can look at the chickens all day long. In my mindfulness adventure today, I want to see how Mama Hen is doing. So I'm going to go take a look and see what she's up to. I'm pretty sure I know. So I'm going to come over here to the roosting box, if my other chickens will let me through. And I'm going to lift it up and see what's happening in there. Oh, Mama Hen, she's looking pretty wide. I think she has a lot of eggs in there. Well, I'm not going to mess with her today. I'll collect the eggs a different time. This is part of mindfulness. Closing the door gently, watching where I step, looking at my chickens and walking nice and slow out of my chicken coop. Now I'm just sitting on my back porch. Look, we have Sarah. Come here. Come here. This is Sarah, and Sarah is a 4-H dog too. She actually did a dog show with my son. So my son's in 4-H, and she's just our family pet. But I can do mindfulness when I pet my dog. And I feel her licking me, and I can feel her soft fur. Or maybe today my mindfulness notices that she needs a bath. So mindfulness can happen in all kinds of ways. You don't even have to really be doing anything extraordinary, just being aware of what it is you are doing and thinking about it, being present. So being present is noticing what's happening right now. Now I'm back inside, and I'm going to make some hot water to make a hot beverage. So since I just came in from my garden and where my chickens are and petting my dog, I'm gonna wash my hands. And I'm gonna show you how we can use mindfulness to do this too. So to practice proper hygiene, we really need to wash our hands for 20 seconds. So using my mindfulness, I'm putting the soap on my hands. I'm building up a nice lather. I'm noticing the pattern of bubbles. I'm washing all sides, including under my nails. And to do this for 20 seconds, I'm going to use our 4-H pledge as a guide. Reading or saying our 4-H pledge at medium speed is roughly 10 seconds. So we can do it twice for 20 seconds. So I've already been washing my hands for about 10 seconds, so I'm just going to say it one time. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Now, keeping with my mindfulness practice, I can bring in a little bit of water, begin to watch the bubbles drift away, and get my hands nice and clean. Now all I need to do is dry, and I am ready for my next step in the kitchen. So next I want to boil some hot water. So I have an electric kettle here that I've already filled up. I'm just going to press the button, and it'll take a little bit, and then it'll begin to boil. But what you might be noticing is that I'm just doing regular stuff. So what makes this mindfulness? Again, I'm doing it in the slow, conscious, intentional way. Even as my water boils, I like to watch it. I have this beautiful kettle where it's clear, but you could do this in a pot. And I'm just watching all the little bubbles form. I'm standing with good posture, so I'm standing with both feet flat on the floor. And while I'm doing this, I'm listening to the sounds, and I'm feeling the breath come in and out of my body. And it feels really nice. Oh, my water is ready. I'm ready to make my tea. So with that same mindfulness, I'm going to put my tea bag in, and I'm going to pour my water so that I can enjoy a nice cup of tea. And now that my tea is ready and cool enough, I'm just sitting at my dining table, and I'm going to taste it. And so we can even bring mindfulness into consuming our food and beverage. So as I sit here, I'm going to close my eyes. I have my feet flat on the floor. I can feel the warmness from this beautiful mug that I got for being a volunteer. How exciting is that? And I can smell it. I bring my senses in. I'm going to have my first sip. Ah, it feels so lovely in my throat, and the flavors as they go across my tongue. I feel happy, and I am ready to start my day. So I hope you learned a little bit about mindfulness, and that mindfulness can look like anything. It's really about the attitude that we bring when we proceed about our day. So I wonder, how will you be mindful? What will your mindfulness practice look like? And I might normally say like, hey, contact me, let me know, click the link. But really, and you can still do that. I'll have some information for how you can contact me at the end of the video. But what I'd rather do is in 4-H, we build leaders. So what if you got together with your other club members or your club leaders and opened a conversation about how you can bring mindfulness into your club and into your interactions? Or maybe it's something you already do. Maybe you can teach mindfulness to a brother or a sister or a club mate. So have a great day, and I hope you enjoy incorporating mindfulness into your practice. Namaste. Hey guys, did you know that I have free online classes for children and adults? Check me out at RebeYogini.com.